if you're looking for the thing that it is that you need to do to get over that hump, this is it. Figure out how to lock in. Hey, good morning, guys. So it's like 38 degrees here in LA right now, which is kind of crazy. And forgive me for sitting in this bland office, but we're moving some stuff out and we're getting ready to change locations. But in the meantime, I wanted to come on here and make this quick video real quick to talk to you guys about opportunity and creativity and aligning that. Because I know it's a lot of people who struggle with the creative process and getting your content out there or doing what it takes to sell your products or whatever it is that you're trying to do, right? And there's a lot of influencers who are looking to gain a following, but for some reason you can't get over that hump. And you see so many people who do it and so many people that you see who have success. But what's the disconnect between you and them being successful and being unsuccessful? So that's what I want to talk about today. So there's this concept in Japan called ikigai. It's basically the process of doing what it is that you love that brings you joy, that also brings others joy. And it's a cycle of consistently doing that thing over and over and over and finding peace in it. What it is that brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what brings you prosperity. What is that thing? Locking into that thing and continuously doing it without getting burned out, or the process of overcoming the burnout, which is really what I want to talk to you guys about. So a lot of times we get burned out is because we put the thing out that we try to do, maybe try to make the sale, don't get a result, and then we're looking for a result and that result doesn't come when we want it to, and then therefore you get frustrated and then you kind of stop because you're trying to figure out what it is that I'm doing. I need to do something better. Am I doing something wrong? What more do I need to do? And then that confusion gets engulfed in your mind and you never get anything done because you're stuck trying to figure out what it is you need to do in order to yield a result, right? But what you don't realize is that results are not up to you. You are not in control of the results that you get. Now you can wish and do data analysis all day long. You can do the math on whatever you want, but you are not in control of the weather, if that makes sense, right? So all you can do is prepare. All you can do is put out the content. You can pitch the sale. You can create the item. That's what you're in control of. So the thing that you need to do is keep creating, keep putting out the content. That is a thing, that is a key. And find happiness and joy in the creative process. If you can find your niche, the thing that it is that brings you joy, and continuously create and get stuck in that process of creating and get lost in the process of creating, which is called your flow state. Find that flow state and do that as often as you possibly can. You will plant so many seeds that by the time they start germinating, they're gonna catch fire. The other one's gonna start to germinate. Those seeds are gonna start to sprout. And before you know it, you just overwhelmed with joy and abundance from the thing that you put out into the world. Does that make sense? So if you're looking for the thing that it is that you need to do to get over that hump, this is it. Figure out how to lock in. Figure out how to get lost in the creative process. Find joy, get excited, trick your mind, tell yourself that this is the thing that you need to be doing in order to obtain the abundance that you seek, in order to obtain the results that you're looking for. The act of doing it is the process. That is the key. It's not the result that brings you joy. It's the actual action of doing the thing that it is that brings the result that brings you joy. Does that make sense? So if you found some value in this video, like everybody else asks you to do, I beg that you like, comment, and subscribe to this. And if you didn't find any value, then go check out my other videos. Maybe this didn't align with you. Maybe this isn't what you were looking for. But I definitely got some key things that you can take away from in my other videos right here on this channel. So thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more. Peace.